Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. We have um, tonight's going to be a little different as far as the devotional goes. My wife and youngest daughter Jess, they have gone to Chicago on a mission trip, and one of the things we do at our church is we speak a blessing on your daughter when they graduate from high school. We usually do that at the end of the school year, and this year, um, when it was time to do Jess, she just happened to be out of town. She was in Seattle at the time, so I missed that ceremony. But I had written her blessing out, and I had never given it to her. So, one of the things you want your children to do as a Christian is to be the hands and feet of Jesus, all right? And that's what Jess is doing this week in Chicago. She went to Chicago to be the hands and feet of Jesus. So what I'm going to do here in just a second, I'm going to kill the camera and we'll go on audio. And I am going to speak that blessing on Jessie tonight. So, like I said, so that's what we're going to do tonight for the devotion.
Jessie, you are our baby. You were born screaming, scored 9 on the APGAR. Doctor said the only reason you didn't get a 10 was because that was reserved for doctors' kids. You were born with a huge heart for people. From the time you were old enough to walk and talk, you always had a servant heart for others. That's just how God built you. You have always been inquisitive and a rule follower. Jessie loves to learn and usually has about 100 different things going on at one time. You are a plate spinner. You remind me of me. I pray that you never lose that caring heart and always love everyone. However, I also pray that you learn to fail huge. Perfection in human form is overrated. Never be scared to take a chance and fail. Learn from your failures and move forward. Isaiah 43:18. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. I pray that you follow Jesus in everything you do. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. I pray that you use your talent and carry out God's purpose. Luke 12:48b. When someone is given much, much will be required in return. And when someone is entrusted with much, ever more will be required. You're blessed with a huge heart, incredible talent, and a great work ethic. Go out and find a new courage. A strength and a courage that allows you to do an incredible work for Jesus. I love you. Mom loves you. And even your big sister Sarah loves you. However, we may not always be there, but remember, Jesus always loved you and will always be there. That's the one thing you must always know and can count on and hold in your heart. That is the blessing I speak on you, Jessica.